Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Ronimo Stream Show. Yeah. Hype. Happy New Year, everybody. Right?
Happy New Year.
This is the first 2016 stream. The best year for Awesomenauts.
Ever.
Yes.
Ever, probably. So, this is Dave.
Hey guys.
I am Olivier, and on the buttons is Robin, doing all the giveaways and everything like that.
Magic Robin.
Yep. So yeah, we've yeah, it's we've got some cool stuff to show you. Yeah, let's start out with some news.
Yeah.
News. Time for the news. So, what has happened in the Awesomenauts community? There's been a couple of really cool community events. Warzone Weekly. It's starting this week. It will run for a couple of weeks, and it's an event where you can play matches pretty much every week. And the big winners get a lens flare cat. So if you have seen those lens flare cats in the leaderboards, you can win those. The icon. The leaderboard icon. You can win those in the Warzone Weekly tournament. So definitely sign up for that. It's gonna be really cool. We'll be watching it.
Yeah, I heard some knowledgeable people will be there.
Yeah.
Like Slowwolf and Oz.
Yep.
Will be commentating, and a lot of other people will also be there. So it's definitely worth checking it out, I feel.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's really cool. And the other event that we want to cover real quick is the doubles tournament with Mr. Pillow and Oz, which was last weekend. And in the finals, American Mojo defeated the Humble Bundle team. So yeah, congratulations to Jess and Mr. Manager. It was actually as the name might have already suggested, a two-player tournament. So matches of 2 versus 2 in Awesomenauts, which was surprisingly awesome to watch.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, really tense.
Always happens.
Really tense matches. So yeah, super cool. Yeah. On to the next thing. Like you might have already noticed that Awesomenauts Overdrive is now available as a pre-order on Steam, which is really cool. Finally. So we've had it as a pre-order in the Humble widget on awesomenauts.com/overdrive for a while now, but a lot of people are asking for a Steam pre-order, and it's there now. And like with the Humble Store widget, you get the Clockwork Ulip skin for free if you pre-order now. So there's no real reason to wait until
do it now.
until it comes out. Maybe if you want to check out the characters first, but you will be able to check out the characters in beta anyway. So see if you like.
Already
them.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can check out Ulip right now if you want. And Chucho is going into beta after this stream. So, which will be pretty awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing other people play Chucho. We had a ton of fun playtesting him.
It's quite amazing. More about him in a second. Yeah, we've also been seeing a lot of the dev streams lately.
Yep.
We're pretty much doing them every day now. Fabian, Tim, and Koen are streaming. Fabian is doing balance streams and showing design and asking the chats for help and their opinion.
He's also showing.
There are spoilers in the stream. So if you want to see spoilers, check out the streams every day. So they always start around 3 o'clock Netherlands time, European time, and yeah, the time zones are pretty much on the Twitch channel. So if you want to know when the stream is starting, just check out the Twitch channel when there is not a stream. When there is a stream, you're watching a stream, so you don't need to know the time.
You can also scroll down.
Yep, if you just scroll down, there's some information on when we stream stuff, and yeah, there's a lot of different parts of development that we try to cover in those streams. So also a lot of artwork, and I think Gijs is gonna do a stream pretty soon. He was talking about he wanted to do a stream. Gijs is our lead artist. He does a lot of painting stuff. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye on the streams to see when that pops up. So
Yeah.
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 So
So before the next thing, it's time for a
RoboScoop. Yeah. So
How does this work? How does it work?
how does this work? We tell you a word. You type the word. We pick randomly. Pick one of the typers, one of the people who typed out the word in chat, and that person will win a RoboScoop. So
And eternal glory.
and eternal
Eternal Glory, yeah. Justice.
So for this occasion, the word is Chucho. So that's CHUCHO. So type it.
Type it now.
Chucho.
Type it like your name depends on it. So
Not quite there yet.
not quite there yet.
There we go.
We came from the future.
Yes, and the spam is
The spam is
commencing.
commenced.
There we go.
So you can typing it more than once doesn't help you. Like one time is enough. CHUCHO. And let's end the spam in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop! Stop!
Now we gotta
Yes.
wait for the future or the past to catch up.
Yep. 3.
And the winner is Kevbaum.
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 Kevbaum, you've
Kevbaum
won a
wins.
RoboScoop skin
Scoop.
and eternal glory.
Robot Scoop.
The glory may or may not be eternal. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
So
Always the disclaimers.
yeah, well, congratulations, Kevbaum. Of course, this was rigged, as everyone
Always rigged.
Everyone knows in chat.
Obviously.
Illuminati and all that stuff. So, right. On to the main event of the stream.
Yeah, my time to shine.
Chucho. So, I've got Dave has actually made Chucho. He's the guy that made all his skills happen and all his
Yes.
gameplay. So if you don't like it, don't look at me, look at Dave.
Yeah, just blame Dave. That's,
Yeah,
all-
blame Dave.
That's how it's been.
Hashtag blame Dave. I guess the most eye-catching part of Chucho is his bike.
Yeah.
He's a character that actually has a mount of sorts. He can summon a bike. So how does that work?
So yeah, Chucho, this bike is definitely one of his key points here. His bike is his second skill actually. So you have to buy it at the start. So you don't start with the bike, but then you get on the bike and you suddenly feel completely free and fast, and you fly around on the bike. It's pretty amazing. I will show you that in a second in the game. I see that the
Cool.
game is up there now. So yeah, also a bit about who is Chucho. So Chucho is like a space bounty hunter. He comes from a pretty shady family, and those are actually like the arch nemesis or the rivals of the Zorg family,
It's
which
the
is
Krokk family, right?
the Krokk family. Yeah,
So, Chucho Krokk.
Chucho Krokk indeed. So they do all kinds of shady business, including the bounty hunter stuff, and Chucho is actually doing that for them. And he's actually called the Time Krokk. That's his name in the business.
It's mine.
Because he specifically specializes on time travelers. And if you already followed the previous lineup from Overdrive, you might notice that there is already a time traveler.
Ulep.
Ulep, yeah.
So he's actually hunting for Ulep. So that brings him into the Awesomenauts
Yeah, so he's
universe
kind of infiltrating.
on his bike. Let's just check out some footage of you playing Chucho.
Yeah.
Let's see what that bike is all about. Down we go.
Not getting
First,
not getting
on
silver
the-
ring because I'm failing. So yeah, you notice that you don't start with the bike. as I said, he has a skill, so you can actually play Chucho without the bike, but it's not recommended.
Right.
So let's already buy both of the skills. Oh no, I can't. Just wait.
Do the piggy bank.
Yeah, let's just wait 1 second.
Waiting. Everyone knows this. Waiting until you can get your second skill.
So yeah, you might notice that I'm faster. I can fly around freely. I'm just gonna play a bit and show you what the bike can do. That's way more than just telling you about it.
Yeah.
So now, you see I can move freely, and now I'm gonna show what the bike is all about as well. It's you can actually jump off the bike again. You're not bound to it, and it will drop the bike as a turret, which will fight for you.
Yep.
Especially in team fights, this is very useful.
Really cool.
So drop it down there. You see the turret is shooting.
So the turret just shoots at whatever is near him, right?
Yeah.
He can turn 360 degrees around him and basically hit everything that's near to him. It's just got a range and
Yeah,
a bullet.
prioritizes players, so it's pretty good for team fights if you won't get distracted easily.
So, what can enemy players do to counter the turret? So, does it have homing bullets?
It doesn't have homing bullets. It is very accurate in its aiming. I'm sorry, I'm pausing the game because I don't want to conflict with the game audio. But yeah, he has very accurate aim, but you can still beat it because it has pretty low health.
Right.
Especially when Chucho is not around. He's very easy to deal with. Similar to a Weedling, just a little bit stronger.
Right.
But when Chucho is around and protecting its turret might be a little bit tougher to deal with. It's basically an extra knot in team fights. Close to anyway.
Cool.
Kind of poking everyone with the bike, putting it down. Everyone's scared of you because the turret is there, dealing damage constantly. You can instantly grab it and just go away. Then I'm going to show you the skill that he has specifically on his bike. He has a skill when he's off the bike, but he has a unique skill on the bike, which is his boost.
Woo! Pretty
Pretty
straightforward.
Pretty straightforward skill indeed. Especially used during escapes and such. You can also drive into a fight, drop your turret,
And get out of there.
and yeah, or just poke.
Just
Yeah,
poke
or
him,
just
yeah.
get out. Specifically for getting out, it's very useful. You just get away.
Cool. So his second skill, while he's off the bike anyway, which is the sticky bomb.
Yeah, the sticky bomb. Let's put the turret down here.
So how does that work?
Damn.
So yeah, the sticky bomb is basically just you throw in an arc a little bomb, and it sticks to surfaces and to players.
Right.
So I'm going to show you that now, if I can actually get a player. The aim is pretty tricky. Of course there are no players. Let's just show it on the droid here. You'll see that it's stuck on the droid, and it has a 3-second counter before it actually starts exploding. And it has an actual AoE effect. Oh yeah, Ayla now has
Right.
it.
So the enemy has to try to get away from each other, right? So you don't actually hit your allies too with the effect, which can lead to some hilarious situations where allies kill each other with it.
Yeah, it's really satisfying. It's a little bit more satisfying than DOT overall,
Right.
because you know that it's stuck to them and they have low health, and you're like, oh, I wait that 3 seconds and I'm bam,
Yeah.
kill. It's really amazing.
Cool.
So yeah, he doesn't have a lot of like bursts that you see in a lot of characters, but he has his own unique way of dealing in team fights and getting a bit of area control there with his turrets.
Yeah. He sounds like really like a different character from what we've seen so far. His playstyle to me looks very new and fresh compared to other characters. How do you think, to which playstyles does this character cater to? Like, what kind of people will get a kick out of Chucho, would you say?
Yeah, it's difficult to say. I don't think, as I said, burst isn't really his option. He's not like Froggy G getting in and then doing a lot of damage and getting out. You can get out quickly out of the team, but he's more reliant on his team fighting and brawling, like fighting abilities. So you really want to get up close and get as much damage in there as possible, and then possibly end with this. Especially in close-up team fights, it's going to be really useful.
Watch them run away and die, basically.
Yeah, basically.
Sounds good. Sounds like you have to be kind of cynical. Someone who wants to poke, maybe, or just duke it out with your with superior aiming skills with your double pistol auto attack.
Yeah, depending on the characters. I guess if you are against a melee character, it's easier to just drop your bike because it's harder for them to approach because they will continue to take damage.
Right. They kind of choose what your playstyle is based on what your enemy's characters are, probably. Which is kind of true for every nod.
Every nod, yeah.
But more so for this one.
Yeah, you talked about the AA, is auto attack, which is the double pistol.
Right.
And it's quite unique in a way that when you do only a single press, it shoots 2 bullets.
Yeah.
Basically, so it's kind of bang bang,
Bang bang.
kind of cowboy style deal.
Yeah, looks really cool. I guess it's kind of like a regular shot, but it just looks cooler.
Yeah, that's cool. And you can actually aim both shots really differently if you are fast.
Yeah, if you aim fast enough, right?
But the mouse sensitivity or shit.
Cool.
Yeah. And as you see on his bike, he actually has a different kind of attack. Here you already saw it, but it's a directional attack. The reason why it is actually directional is also so you can cheese. Because if you are up here and you would be able to aim your shot, it would be really difficult, especially for a melee character. You wouldn't be able to do anything, but you will be able to damage them really easily.
Yeah, also like his movement on his bike it's super, how do you call it? It's super straightforward. Like when you press up, he moves up. When you don't press anything, he just stops. He doesn't move. There's not really any momentum, so it's really really straightforward movement mechanic, which really works with the bike. But like if he would be able to aim, that'd probably be overpowered. So kind of balances stuff out, balances his movement out with his attack capabilities. So awesome. So Dave, you've made this character. What was the biggest challenge making it? What was the trickiest part?
People complaining.
Yeah, it went through a lot of iterations. Definitely a lot of feedback received internally here. But I think the most difficult thing is like the switching between the skills. Yes, especially when that you have to check that you're close to the bike before you can actually get on it again. Because here I can't get actually on it. Actually, that's another part of his skill that I haven't explained yet. You can actually detonate the bike from a distance.
Oh yeah. Yeah, once you leave it on an area where you can't get to, you need a way to get rid of the bike, so you can get a new one. Right, so yeah, he burns through bikes like it's nothing.
Indeed.
Definitely from a rich family, yeah, this kid.
A rich mob family.
Yeah. Cool beans. Awesome. So yeah, this character Chucho will go into open beta for anyone. So if you don't have pre-ordered the Overdrive expansion, you can still play Chucho in beta. Check out what he's all about. See if he's worthwhile getting the expansion for, which is pretty cool. You get the opportunity to test him out and see what he's all about, and also play Ulip. Of course, the Overdrive expansion will star 3 characters, and the third one is Jimmy and the LOX 3000, but that's for a later date. So
you might have seen Fabian playing around with him today on the dev stream, actually.
Yeah. So he's definitely not done.
No, he's definitely not done.
So also Chucho isn't completely done yet, but he's ready for beta, and everyone will be able to play him in a couple of minutes. But first, let's move on to the second chapter of this stream, which is another RoboScoop. By the way, Chucho's voice and music haven't been done yet, so in the beta he will not have there will not be that much audio. There will be audio for his skills and for his abilities, but not everything is done yet, so you have to bear with us for a couple of weeks before we get all the audio and his voice done. So yeah. So Roboscoop.
Roboscoop, another Roboscoop.
You know the drill. Same thing as like a couple of minutes ago. You type the word that we say. Everyone spams the chat. No one will be able to read the chat anymore. And then Robin chooses one completely at random, and it's
totally rigged.
And then you all say it's rigged. So that's how it goes. Those are the rules. And the word this time is Overdrive. 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 Type it out, and you might just win a Roboscoop. Yes.
Why is
There
everyone?
you go.
So,
Everyone was typing
Let's
Chucho.
start it.
I think that's enough time. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Stop. Now we wait.
Stop.
Now we wait until the stream catches up. And then we announce our winner. And the stream has caught up. And the winner is
No gosh.
Nokosh.
Nokoji.
Nokoji.
Nope.
Type it out. It will be typed out in chat. Okay, it's Nokoji. Nokoji, congratulations! You win the Roboscoop. It's super awesome skin. It's a sci-fi version of Scoop, basically. And it looks really cool.
Yeah.
You'll be a complete badass rocking that skin, and you'll also win, may or may not get granted eternal glory.
I always wondered what is he made of, Roboscoop.
Roboscoop.
Yeah.
Glory.
He's made of jelly. I
Jelly,
think.
just
He's
jelly.
He's a jelly. He's jelly. He's a jelly knight who worships ice cream. That's kind
I always thought this was made of caramel because
green caramel.
no, the original Scoop is green,
Right.
but Roboscoop.
Oh,
is
Roboscoop. Oh yeah, he might be caramel
Caramel, yeah.
or urine. I don't know.
Right.
Whatever you like best. If you like urine over caramel, then he's made of urine. So, right. So next, Julep. Julep has been in beta for a while now. There's been a lot of changes based on his feedback. We're gonna update the beta not only with stuff for Chucho, but also for Julep. So Julep will definitely get a big update. There's been a lot of really good feedback.
Yeah, I want to thank you guys all for the feedback on the beta forums. I've been active there for a bit, and I really got a lot of nice feedback and been able to implement a lot of it. I really feel that Julep is in a way better place than he was before. He went from really underpowered to really overpowered, and now he's a bit in the middle. Maybe there's still a little bit of tweaking that's needed, but he is already in a better place at the moment. So I'm really happy.
He's in a better place.
He's in a he's
he's ascended to
before he was released, he's ascended.
he's now a next level. He's level 2 Julep confirmed. So, really cool. So of course, we're not only working on Overdrive right now. We're also constantly evaluating the other characters in Awesomenauts and all the mechanics and stuff like that. And there's going to be, before the Overdrive expansion hits, there's going to be one last update, or maybe a couple of bug fixes after that. But one big update, 2.13.5, will basically be the last big update for Awesomenauts before Overdrive. There's going to be a lot of balance changes. For instance, like boots will get a huge nerf. We've been looking at metrics and we've been seeing like 90% of all players buy boots, and we want choices to be meaningful. We don't want items to be just a matter of when you buy them instead of if you buy them at all. We want there to be a real choice. So boots got some nerf across the board for every character.
Does that mean base speed goes up?
Yep, base speed of all characters goes up, and the boots get nerfed for the same amount. So the top speed is the same, the bottom speed is a bit higher.
Some jump heights have also been added to base.
Yep. Most jump mechanics have been added to the base of the jump. So boots are overall a lot less powerful. Also, Scree, Froggy G, Yuri, and Durple got some new items. So there's a lot of new gameplay options and new item builds, hopefully. And Vinny and Spike's smokescreen now grants a shield, which might be a game changer for that character.
Oh, yeah,
so,
it's going to be really interesting to see what people
add
do with
that to a Voltar and a Durple, and maybe the game breaks. But yeah, we want you guys to test that out in beta and see and show us what's wrong with what we did. So. 2.13.5 will be added to the Overdrive beta. So all the changes that are in 2.13.5 will be in Overdrive beta 4 actually. So 3.0 beta 4 will contain all these changes, and then they will get added to the main game before Overdrive goes live. So a while before that. So that's what's up.
That was up.
So let's do a little bit of QA. Type out question in caps so we can read it really well. Question.
Just asking for trouble here.
And we'll try to answer some of your questions. Blah 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 blah. Wait for the stream to catch up.
Live stream is down for us, but
yeah, the chat's up. So yeah. Is the surrender option still planned? Yeah, we've been talking about a surrender option. We're not 100% sure of how and if we want to implement that. So yeah, no announcements on that front yet. We like to read on what you guys think about a surrender option. So if you have an opinion on that, just let us know. Post it on forums or whatever. When are you nerfing boots? When you want people not to focus damage but utility items. We don't necessarily want people to only focus on utility items. We want utility items and damage items to both be viable options. And we're just seeing that basically everyone got boots on pretty much
every common
character.
Opinion. Yeah.
So that means they're just too good. Like if everyone picks that item, then that item's just too good. So we had to nerf it. So it's not like we want to make the damage items better. And it's also it is in a row which is mainly utility.
Yeah. So
the other options, which are also utility or health, are a bit better in that row. But I think it's a welcome change.
Does the Chucho beta still contain free access to Milton ULIP? Yes, it does.
Yeah. There's a lot of changes to ULIP, so we very much appreciate if you try out ULIP and especially try him out in actual 3 versus 3 matches.
Yeah,
you can use the chat to set up custom games and play those characters. So yeah, definitely let us know what you think about it. Can you make it so that not teams play in the drop pods like there's a radio in it? Oh, that's a cool idea.
Huh.
We'll put that on our ID list. Nice.
That's a really nice idea.
Any skins for Chucho yet? Nope, not yet. We have a couple of really good, cool ideas for Chucho skins though, but you'll have to wait. Can Davey be my dad? I don't know. Dave, do you have something to tell us?
Barnabas, please.
I think that depends on how old you are, Barnabas.
Well, maybe. If he's a nice person and gives me a lot of presents, maybe I'll consider it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll consider it.
Make skins do 99.99% more damage. Sure, it's done.
That's not a question, though.
It was a demand, so we have to do it. Blah 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 blah. 10 minutes of no play penalty if someone quits. That's also not a question, but I guess the question would be: Will there be
a
a penalty when someone quits a game? Well, the plan right now is that when you in a new matchmaking, when someone leaves a match, they cannot play anything unless they just rejoin that match and finish it. So once you get kicked out of a match or you leave it, there will be a big button in the screen that says go back into your match.
Go back now.
Go back now, and you can press it and you can go back to the match. You cannot just join the matchmaking again, so you'll be locked out of other matches basically.
Here's
Wow, this is handy. Will you make that teams can chat in lobby? Yes.
Yes.
Simple answer.
Yeah.
Yes, for show. Will you add penalties for quitting? In some form. We're not 100% sure on how we're going to do that. We had a discussion about it. A serious talk. And that's that. How long until the Star Store map is ready? Star Store map right now is one of our biggest priorities. So we have a couple of guys working on it. Unfortunately, maps take a really long time to make, especially if you want to make them right. And you cannot, like with how our workflow works, you cannot work on a map with too many guys at once, which is why it takes a long time. But we definitely think. We hope that the Star Store map will come out at least in the coming 3 months. So that's something that's nearing completion, but it isn't quite there yet, and we're working very hard on it.
It's coming along nicely.
Yeah, it's coming along nicely. It's going to be awesome.
Awesomenauts.
You can already play the development version of the Star Store map in the live version. So if you want to check it out, you can play it right away in custom games and in bot matches. So,
how long is the Chucho beta going to be up, and does it contain ULIP stuff? I think that's stuff, right? It says stalled.
Or still.
Okay. I believe that the betas will be up till the release of Overdrive, and it will continuously add new things to the beta. It also contains ULIP stuff, of course, and new Chucho stuff. It will continuously contain stuff on the characters primarily, and like in the current beta that we're developing or that's going live, also those changes to a lot of other characters will be in there. So it will contain a lot of stuff, and it will go up till the release.
Yep. So maybe we might take out some characters. Like if we think ULIP is 100% done and everyone has to play the other characters, we want to test those. We want people to stop playing ULIP. Maybe we'll take them out, but
maybe
we'll see.
We'll see about that.
Small
it really depends.
Text is moving on my screen.
Did you start working on X the Interloper? Yes, I have started working on him, but he's in very, very early state at the moment. I'm still working on Jimmy and the Lux 5000 before I can actually do a lot more on X. Yes, I have, but I already have a good idea of what I want to do with him and how I want him to play. So don't worry about that. He's coming along.
Coming along nicely. So, does X will be released at the same time as the other characters? Nope.
No.
He will be later. So after we're first gonna release Overdrive, and a while after that we'll see other content such as the Star Store map and X the Interloper. So, shall we do one more question from the chat? Nope. will Overdrive come out with new achievements?
I have been working on new achievements, but I'm not sure if they will be in Overdrive.
Right. Okay. So there will definitely be new achievements at some point, but we're not quite sure yet if they
They will be a
Will
part
be
of
up.
Overdrive.
added to it. Okay. Cool. So that was our last question. Let's do a third and final RoboScoop.
Robo-scoop.
So the word this time is Ulip.
Ulip. YOOLEP. I wasn't ready for that. Good thing we're in the future.
Type Ulip. Okay, and we're done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop! Stop!
Stop! Hammer time!
And we're waiting until the past catches up with the future.
Looking into the past.
Yeah,
So,
roughly.
raffle it. Oh, the winner is Handsome Jackery.
Handsome Jackery, congratulations.
Rigged!
Rigged.
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 Rigged. It's your dad.
That's me.
Oh, it's you.
I'm on my phone. Thanks, Robin. So, yeah, Handsome Jackery, congratulations with your RoboScoop skin and your internal glory. Super awesome. Yeah, I think we're gonna put the beta live right now. It's about time, I'd say. Let's just push a really big red button.
It's actually blue.
A really big blue
But,
Blue button.
blue button.
here goes.
So
It says it's working.
it's working. Give it half an hour before you start calling Gabe Newell and telling him
Run him
Steam
on
is,
hotline.
or the run him hotline.
It should be live.
Okay,
Open
so
Steam.
open Steam, or if it doesn't work, rebooting Steam always or sometimes helps. So if it doesn't work right away, try to reboot Steam, see if that works. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this episode of the Ronimo Streaming Show. There's gonna be more shows. Whenever we release new content or we got new stuff to show, we'll do a Ronimo Streaming Show. And as always, everyone is invited to join us in those shows.
And dev streams.
And there's also going to be daily dev streams, so check those out. We really like to hear what everyone thinks of stuff that we make while we are making it. So that's really
Yes.
cool. So yeah, with that said, that leaves us with saying goodbye to you all.
Yeah.
Word to your mother. Huh? And
Goodbye,
She's a
everyone.
classy lady.
she's a classy lady. I went there yesterday, flowers in hand. Huh? You know. So, yeah, that's it. We had a lot of fun. Hope you guys had fun too. I hope you guys have fun with Chucho and see you guys later.
Yeah, have fun.
Cheers. Bye bye.